Hi everyone, here I am at my pond fort that I've shown before in a video. Here's the pond down here. Just wanted to show some new upgrades that I've done in my building. Over here you can see that I unlocked the ability to make mushroom bricks, and I started building a mushroom castle. So I'm going to run down there so that you can see this. We'll just do a dive off of here to save some time. And I just kind of started goofing around. I've continued to build a wall to wall off these rocks here along the edge of the pond. I put a large gate in here so I can get in and out. The first thing that I actually built was this tower. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I built a tower with a little circular staircase up inside of it. And it goes all the way to the top. Unfortunately, I have not unlocked circular flooring yet, so I don't have a floor up here yet. And since I'm not sure what I'm going to do, I could continue to make this taller. I could put a roof on it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Instead of walking down, I could just jump down a little bit anyway, save a little bit of time. Go back down. This makes me a little dizzy. I was just playing around with the different things that you could do, so I put an archway in here. And I initially stopped the wall here, but then I cut a hole in it because I wanted to keep going. And you put these cool little round doors in the fort. So I put a couple of those in too as I built along here. And came all the way down. And I stopped over here. I had the idea of moving my weevil trap down here on this flat section. And so this is designed, I don't remember if I showed this before or not, but this is designed where weevils will come in being attracted to these mushrooms that are on this table, and they'll fall down in here, and then you'll end up with a whole bunch of them. You can go in and kill them and make weevil jerky out of them for food. The problem is that they're not coming over here, and I don't really know why they're not coming all this way. They were coming when it was just around the corner, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I haven't even moved my weevil racks yet. My drying racks are right here from where I had the weevil trap before. And so I don't know. I have to try to figure that out. I moved it because this tree would not grow back. And I found out from the developers that it's because it was built too close to it. And so I thought maybe it would grow back if I moved it away, but it still hasn't grown back. So I don't know why it's not doing that. The other thing I want to show you is I also unlocked Ziplines. And this is a faster way of getting around the backyard without having to deal with critters. And so I built up here on top of this. And I have a number of these now, zip lines going around the yard. Over there, you can see the bird on the bird bath. He's way bigger than that bird bath, isn't he? Not quite the scale, I guess. But anyway, that bird bath has blueberries there. So if you want to harvest blueberries to build things, then you want to get over there and do that. And the thing is, you have to build these up really high, because the steeper it is, the more speed you get. The flatter it is. The first one I built was way too flat, so I built this up higher. And all you do is jump up here, and now I'm sailing over the yard. I'm not having to go through all of that where all the bugs are at and everything. Instead, I can just come down here and land on top of this bird bath, and there you can see the blueberries that you can harvest. There are a couple pesky mosquitoes over here. There they are. They attack me immediately. So I'm going to run away from them because I don't want to fight them right now. And then I built another ramp way up here to get some height. Oh, he's still chasing me. Okay. So I'm going to jump on this zip line. Hopefully they don't chase me because they can knock me off. Okay, good, they didn't. So now I'm coming back here to the mushroom fort. So I'm back down here to do that. I also have one built on the other side. Of the fort to go up and harvest bees. You need bee stingers in order to make those zip lines. And so I built a ramp up there. I also built a little bridge here across from my pop can fort that I showed in a previous video over here to the main fort, just because there's not usually a lot of critters around here. There is a spider over here. I don't know where he's coming from because I've got them all blocked off. But they do occasionally show up even though I have their entrances blocked off. So I'm going to go back into my fort here and go up here. This is where, I think I showed this before. This is my highway route up to my other fort back over by the porch of the house. But what I did is, again, to get height, is I just built this ramp up here. And then this now zip lines down to where I can harvest bees and get bee stingers. And again, you can see I'm just traveling over all of this terrain that I don't have to go through. There's a ton of spiders down there on this end of the pond. And that kind of a thing, so it's good to go over them. And this wet area has mosquitoes that are very aggressive, like you just saw. And so I can sail over them. I was really afraid I was going to hit this spigot, but I didn't. I made it just in time, just high enough that it was okay. And then I'm sorry, over here then is where, that's my bee trap down there. And I can antagonize bees and they'll fly in there and I can get them caught in my trap so that I can easily kill them without risking getting killed myself. I may have to rebuild it though because it's got a few problems with it. I just need to maybe fix it. And then I put a zip line back over. Now this is going over to my fort by the, so you can see the other line over there. So starting to crisscross the yard with these zip lines, where it makes it a lot faster to move around from place to place. I've got a line here going back over to the oak tree, which is by the pond. So if I go back up here, way up, I already had built all of this for getting around. And so I was able to put in a zip line here that you can see. This one's a little bit slower because it's a little flatter. And this will take me back to the oak tree and then ultimately